Hey guys, it is Saturday evening now, and I am in Annville, Pennsylvania. If anyone's ever heard of it, there's a lot of cows and farmland and stuff, but I'm here for my cousin's graduation, which already happened earlier this morning. I was on like a 13-and-a-half-hour bus ride to get here, and it was a mess, and I brought my camera, which has the video that I made on it, to edit, and I was going to edit it on the bus ride, but I did not bring a connector cable, so there's no way for me to get that video onto this computer and have a video for today, so I am just making this webcam video for you. It's going to be short and sweet because I don't have a lot of time to make this. So, fetishizing the trans man. Here we go. If you don't know what I mean by fetishizing a trans man, it's when you think the trans men are hotter or sexier or better or more attractive than the average man or person. And, you know, it's weird because cis people do this to trans men. Trans men often do this to trans men and other trans women, I'm sure, do it. People do it to trans men. And I don't know why people think that we're so sexy and hot. I mean, clearly I'm gorgeous, but there, you know, if you are someone who thinks that all trans men are just on this other plane than other men or other people in terms of attractiveness and stuff, then you have this weird image concocted in your head that isn't true. What I want to do for these people who fetishize trans men, I want to line up every single trans man in the world in like a row and have these people just go down the line and meet every single one of them, and I guarantee there will be a large number of people that they hate or just don't connect with, or people that make them want to like run screaming, just like the regular population of people do. We're diverse, and there are people who kind of suck, and there are trans men who suck, and, you know, I wish we were all just this superior species and that being trans automatically made you sexy and hot, but it doesn't. But the thing is, if I put a trans man and matched them with a cis man, and they were like the same on every single level except for their trans cis status, then there are people who would automatically be more attracted to the trans men, and this is something that I cannot explain. And this is something that the people who do this are going to constantly try and explain, and the thing is, no matter how many times you're going to try and explain it, you're always going to offend some population of trans people because we don't like to be objectified. So yeah, I guess you can argue that you can't change how you feel even if it's like a fetish and it's wrong or something, but there is something you can do, and that is not publicly announce your objectification of trans men. We don't like it. Am I saying that someone's trans status can't contribute to your love for them? No, and I know that might sound bad to some of you, but listen. If you're in love with someone, every part about them might make you love them more. You might love every part about them. So if they're trans, you might love that they're trans, and that doesn't mean you love them because they're trans, and if they're cis, you might love them because they're cis, and that doesn't mean you won't love a trans person. The thing is, everything about them might make you love them more. Like, if I was in love with someone and they were bald, I might say, wow, I love that you're bald, it just makes me love you that much more. And then later I might be in love with someone with this, like, weird, wacky hairstyle, and I'll just be like, wow, that hairstyle, I love that on you, that makes me just love you more. And clearly those things are two very different things, and I don't fetishize one or the other. It's not a fetish, it's just that they have something unique about them. Like, being trans is usually for people, it's pretty unique, and I love it about you. But don't fetishize me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want, that's all I ask. You can totally dig that I'm trans, you can love my parts and whatever, even if I don't, you could love it, as long as it doesn't mean that you love that and not a conventional man's body. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. But before I go, I do want to mention something about Chase's video. If you watch it, you know that there's been some turmoil behind the scenes on this channel, and so I'm not going to say anything about that. I'm sure everyone will hear of what's happening soon enough, but I will say that this channel needs your support right now more than ever, and I'm not going to get on my soapbox now, but I will get on my soapbox. Not today, but just, you know, support us and whatever. Keep watching, we love you, and see you next Saturday. Why are you here? Fetishize this. Hey, baby. I smell the camera screen. You never see this much cleavage on this channel.